everybody. I am actually on holidays, so I thought, look, let's just go and do a bit of a video for you all, and I'll show you exactly where I've been going. I'm actually in a place called Cowes in Victoria, Australia, and it's where these tiny, beautiful little baby penguins come out from the ocean. They swim miles to get here, and then they come up on the shore. So you get to watch. We're not allowed to touch them, of course, but we get to watch them come up. Unfortunately, we are not allowed to actually film them because they get frightened of the flashes and the noise, and they come out at night. So basically I will actually show you everything all along the way because it's a long walk to get there, but it's super fun. So anyway, let's go and have a look at these gorgeous penguins. Now, before we get to the penguins, I thought I would show you this amazing little place. Isn't it cute? All the water comes from the roof, and outside it's basically a fun house. And this is quite a distance out from Melbourne, and it's just huge. So tomorrow I'm going to go back in here. I did bring my son in here today, but it was late in the afternoon and they were closing up. So that was a bit disappointing, but we are coming back in the morning. So here we are starting to go towards the penguins. Isn't it cute? So like I said, I did take my son, and my son's carer was with us as well, which was really nice. So we just had a nice day. And as it says, you know, you can see here, sold out. So lucky we got our tickets in advance. There was probably about 600 people watching the penguins come in. So a lot, and they have big ramps where you can actually see them. So here we are walking towards the penguins. So basically this is a big ramp that's been made, and towards the right and the left of the ramp where we're walking are tiny little huts and little burrows that the penguins make. Some of them are man-made little boxes, and some the penguins actually make themselves, which is so sweet. Now you can see how long it is. It's a huge walk, but I actually really enjoyed it. It was really lovely. Everyone was so excited to get there. You know, if the only thing that I could say is I do think with the penguins, you're not meant to take photos, and lots of people were taking photos, but I think, you know, you have a lot of tourists here, and I do think maybe they need people to relay that in different languages a little better. That was the only thing I can say, you know, for the penguins. But it was beautiful. The conservation, the work they have done is just really, you know, breathtaking. Now you can see the ocean as we get along here, and I thought you may all want to see this because Australia is surrounded by water. We are, you know, a little island basically with water all around Australia. It's a beautiful country, and there's so many things to see here. So I hope you have really enjoyed watching this. Of course, I'm going to put lots of other things on the video as I go around. I'm also going to my lovely soap friend's property, and she has a donkey farm. I'm going there on Monday. But for today, because this is Saturday, so we are, like I said, going and having a look at these penguins. I'm so excited. I can't wait. They're so sweet, and hundreds and hundreds of them, you know, up to 2,000 come from the ocean. Those tiny little things, they're the smallest penguins in the world. That's why they call them fairy penguins, and they come off this ocean. So we had to wait to about 6 o'clock at night. It's winter here in Australia, so it gets darker a little bit earlier. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed it. A little friend here, you can see this little bird's nose, came to see us before the penguins came, which is really sweet. There's lots of wildlife here. And the sea was very rough this day. But my son, myself, and his carer, Jaden, were very excited to see these little penguins. Now, this was day 2 of our holiday, and we went to this amazing place. And funny that I say amazing because it's called Amazing Things. Now, this room that we're in here is called a gravitational room, and it actually makes your mind feel like the floor is moving, but it's not. It's just because of all the angles on the floor. And a lot of these kind of places are so fun because they actually really do make you understand that your mind plays tricks on your body. It's actually quite strange. Now, this chair that my son is in here, what it actually does, this is in the gravitational room as well, and because the whole room is angled at different angles, there is no motor on the chair or anything. It just literally pushes you up and then back down, which is quite strange, isn't it? Now, they also have these really fun things. So if you look at this circle for long enough and then you go and look at your hands, what actually happens is it looks like your hands are doing a circular motion or trembling. And once again, it's just the fun thing of your mind. And I actually thought that all of you might love to see some of these fun places in Australia. And I really do love seeing them because, you know, this is a small business just like all of us, and it's really fun. You know, like I said, to see all the different small businesses and just a bit of fun that you can have. Now, doesn't this look like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's house? It really does remind me a little bit of that. It's kind of a fun fair type house. And you walk through all that and then you come into this amazing fun kind of place. There's lots of different activities. It's great for kids, but also great for adults. I thought it was super fun. And this little train, it kind of goes around the roof, and you can see my son went down this massive slide, which was fun. Now, this reminds me of Harry Potter's library. So fun. The chandelier even moved as we were watching it go around. And then they had teapots that looked like nobody was holding them, but they were you know, partly invisible. And I think it's done with like a magnet kind of in the back, but I won't take away the secret of the magic with Harry Potter. It's not Harry Potter, but it reminded me very, very similar. You know, it just was super fun. Now, after this, we decided to go to this chocolate factory. Those penguins are made all from chocolate. And look at this. It's my heart, because everyone knows I love the love hearts. It's a part of my business logo. And so we had a beautiful latte here. We did stop for lunch. And then we went inside the chocolate factory. You are going to love this, everybody. This chocolate factory was so much fun. I did have the fish and chips because we are along the island, and it kind of made me feel like that's the way it should be. That was a little robot, so the robot actually brings you your lunch. Now, here we are going through the chocolate factory. They show you how it's made, and there's lots of like sort of games and things. So here, you know, if anyone doesn't know, chocolate doesn't just come like chocolate. It does come from a little bean sauce or nut sauce, and then of course it is made into chocolate. Now, this is a whole railway city made of chocolate. It is behind glass doors, so no one can touch it, but I thought it was super amazing and cute. And my son does love Thomas the Tank. He has always loved it, and there was a little Thomas hiding in the middle, and you can see him just now. But isn't that super fun? I mean, just to me, the idea that someone even thought of this is crazy. So this is the ground. Once again, it reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with all these swirls and colours, and it just shows you all the different ways that, you know, chocolate can be made, the fun that you can have in it. And then they kind of give you these games so that you do little games, you get a little ball at the end, and then they give you free chocolates. Now, is this amazing or what? I mean, this is a full chocolate wall. So all the chocolate just drips down here, just showing you, and you can slightly see me in the reflection. It's obviously all behind glass, so nobody can touch the chocolate, but it's churned like this and then made into chocolate. I'm on my way home now, so it's a beautiful holiday and I have really enjoyed it. But let's get back to business. I did have to wrap up some of my beautiful shampoo bars once I got home, and I had a really great time. So thank you to Jaden and my lovely son Scott, who I love so much, and it was really nice to spend time with them. And here, like I said, we've got to wrap up the shampoo bars. So I've got 2 pieces of tissue paper. On the inner, we are putting a baking paper that's going to stop anything sticking or anything, even though your bars should be totally dried out. You know, leave them for 5-6 days. And now all I'm going to do literally is just pleat this all the way around. And once we actually pleat it, then I'm going to put these beautiful stickers that I've had made. So I designed them all on Canva. I got them printed through Vistaprint. If you print them on the sheet, so go into stickers and it will be circle sticker sheets. It's much cheaper. That way they're just not as sticky as some of the others, but we're sticking it on tissue paper, so it's fine. And the whole idea for me to do this is trying to zero down the plastic. So obviously I don't want sticky tape on this. So you're going to hold it as you go along, pleat it all the way around, and then put the sticker on top. Now, I'm sorry if anyone can see my nails. People do say this to me about my nails. I have bitten my nails since I was 2 years old through anxiety, and they do not grow anymore. So that's just the way it is, isn't it? But I thought I would add that in because a few people ask me, do I bite my nails or what? So no judgment to anyone. We, you know, all have something different about ourselves, don't we? But anyway, that is my story about my little tiny nails that don't grow properly anymore, but it doesn't matter. It's all about the product. So we're going to put the sticker on top. Look how cute it looks. And the label will be going behind with all of the ingredients listing, obviously. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. You can also come over and join me on Patreon if you want. And of course, in March, I do have my soaping and candle conference. So you can buy a ticket over on that site. I will link it down below, which is the Australian Soaping and Candle Conference. I will actually be going through how to make a few things. We do have some workshops, so it's even valuable just to come for workshops. But I do have an amazing company, long story short. They will actually be there. The Candle Business Coach will also be there. There will be some guest speakers. There will be some other guest speakers, and I'll slowly list those names as we go along. We also have Crafty Space that will have their products, so you'll be able to ask them lots and lots of questions as we go along. But as for now, I will see you next time. Bye, friends.